Over the years, the size and shape of our breasts has been a constant topic of conversation for many women.
Got really itsy bitsy ones, so I'm so glad my husband's not a boob man.
I've never paid them too much attention, they've always just been there. Breasts are wonderful.
But as we get older, women are more at risk of breast cancer. And even though most of us know someone who's been affected by it, many of us still don't know the early signs and symptoms of the disease. So what do we know about breast cancer?
A lump that feels that is of the size of a pea.
If your breasts are painful, I don't think I know much more about it than that.
Every year, about 45,000 women and about 300 men are diagnosed with breast cancer. Breast cancer is now the most common cancer in the UK, and over a lifetime, about 1 in 9 women will be affected. About 8 out of 10 people who are affected are over the age of 50, but if it's spotted early, it's much easier to treat.
In this film, we'll tell you about the early signs and symptoms of breast cancer, and you'll meet someone who's had breast cancer and whose treatment has been a success.
It's really important for women to be aware of what's normal for them in terms of their breasts. The sort of things you should be looking out for would be a change in the shape, in the size or the feel of your breasts. Perhaps a lump or a thickening either in the breast or going up into the armpit. There could be redness, dimpling, puckering of the skin around the nipple or anywhere else in the breast, or a change in the position of the nipple or discharge from the nipple. Although it's not often a problem, a new discomfort or pain, especially if it's in only one breast, does need to be looked out for.
5 years ago, Donata Fernandez knew nothing about breast cancer.
I had come to UK to join my husband, and I was living here for 5 months when I got called for a mammogram by Charing Cross Hospital. And I felt, having no signs and symptoms, why did I have to go?
Come in.
Well, the NHS breast screening programme invites women every 3 years between the ages of 50 and 70 to come along and have a breast x-ray so that if a breast cancer is present, we can find it early and treat it.
Keep quite still, I'm going to take your picture now.
The mammogram can actually pick up very, very small changes in the breast, too small to be felt.
Following her mammogram, Donata was referred to a specialist who took a sample of breast tissue, a biopsy, for analysis. The test results revealed she had breast cancer.
I was very shocked. I felt at that moment that I was going to die, but the doctor reassured me that they could do my operation and I would be saved.
Donata's treatment involved surgery and radiotherapy. Her early diagnosis meant she received treatment at an early stage when it's likely to be most effective.
Looking back, I feel that this mammogram has saved my life. It has given me the opportunity to see my 2 new grandchildren. I feel that all women living in this country who are privileged and invited to this mammogram should never forego this opportunity.
The message we want to get across to older women is that they need to feel, first of all, aware that because of their age, they need to be breast cancer aware. And secondly, if they do discover a breast change, any breast change, to go straight to the doctor. And if it is cancer, then something can be done about it quickly, and the chances of a treatment that's not severe or disfiguring is extremely high.
Donata's story shows that breast cancer is treatable, but it's vital to spot the disease early so that treatment has a better chance of success. Knowing what is normal for you is also crucial. Be breast aware, and if you have any of these symptoms, book an appointment to see your doctor. And if your symptoms persist, keep going back.
Very, very, very important message. No matter the country you are in, your nationality, to be fair, even your age, male or female, You know your body. The easiest time for you to check anything, when you're having a wash, when you're in the bath, when you're in the shower. It doesn't take much. You know you. If something isn't right, don't put it off, because putting it off can mean you're too late. Welcome in to Monday's last Show Off Monday. Welcome in. As you can see, I did a lovely face mask last night. I loved it to bits. And I thought this is so in keeping with All Hallows Eve. So here I am. Welcome in, people. Welcome in. If anybody has anything to show off, if you haven't already sent it to me in an email, please send an email during this live and I'll get to show it before we finish. So let's have a look who's in the chat. Ooh. We have Miss Riggles. Howdy, Miss Riggles. And Miss Sarah, who is now out of the ads. So thank you very much, Miss Sarah. Miss Antoinette. Good morning, Miss Antoinette. And hello to Karen. Welcome in, Karen. Afternoon, Purp. Beanie, I don't know where she is. Something scared her. I don't know what, though. Oh, yeah. Something. Something shocking, Karen. I don't know what it is, but something shocking, Karen. Welcome in to Jay. Welcome in. Nice to see you on a Monday. Welcome in. But this is my natural look, Zara. You don't love me? I find that quite upsetting. But you know, I thought people really like Halloween. I thought that was a thing. People just aren't keen. Well, I tried. Fine. Ta-da! 12-hour shift. Awake. There you go. Okay. Blame Zara. Well, no, we can blame Karen, actually. We'll blame Karen. I am going to be working on my hedgehog during this live because I need to make some spines for it, and it is so time consuming. So I have got some work to do. You're welcome, Zara. I do have some pictures to show from you guys, but if anybody wants to come up, I forgot to do the linky doodabs. So the linky doodab for coming up is there. Give me a moment and I will shove it up at the top. That sounds really wrong. It's not what she said. It's not that kind of channel. Hang on. See, I'm never prepared for anything, am I? Really? Okay, I'm now hoping it's pinned to the top of the chat. Please let me know if it's not. Goeiemorgen. No. Goeiedag. Welcome in, Lethalia. Good morning. Well, we're certainly getting some people that we haven't seen for a little while for the last Monday show off. So if you bear with me, I will get the first picture ready for you guys that has been sent. It doesn't mean that you can't send stuff while we're in here. I will just get them in order that they were sent to me. Okay. So there's a little bit of a back story with this. The first one that I'm going to show you is by Miss Purp, who is in the chat. She has done the Winter's Coming hooded scarf by Rhonda Moy. And she used yarn scraps from Stylecraft and Signet Aran with drops gold glitter. She bringing on the glitz. She bringing on the glitz. She bringing on the glitz. And she made it for her granddaughter, Amelia Rose, who is kindly modelling it for us. So here we go. Ta-da! Oh, I can see the gold. I can see the gold little sparkles. I want her jumper. Oh my gosh, it's so fuzzy. It's so fuzzy. So this was from Purp. And she is our first show off for Monday. And a very, very pretty little model you have there, my dear. Very, very pretty little model. I'm so glad she was willing. Doesn't mean that she knew that she was coming up here, but still, well done. So this week, what has it held for you? What has been the bad and what is the good from over the weekend? For some people, we're already halfway through a week. For some people, this is a start of a new week, new beginnings. What is it for you? My bad, I would say, is I'm really struggling with pain and the painkillers aren't working right now. But the good is I'm alive. I'm awake. I can move around. So I have nothing to complain about. I'm just grateful. So there's my good and my bad. But what's been the good and bad for you? Miss Beanie may make an appearance. I don't know if she'll become a second blueberry, but she may make an appearance, but she has only recently just gone out, and she couldn't go out at all yesterday because we finally got some decent rain. We got rain, we got rain, we got lots and lots of rain. You know, I will bring this back, but I can't do this forever because I feel bad for some people. Ah, it didn't do it. Hang on. That's better. I can see it all now properly. And I can show you my hedgehog every now and again as well. but this is so time consuming. But my hedgehog looks so much like a hedgehog, right? Right? It's driving me nuts. I really, really wanted it on the door like 2 weeks ago, and I'm still making it. But time and patience and persistence, a lot of persistence, and it'll be worth it in the end. Doesn't mean it's going to actually look like a hedgehog, but I'm trying. Karen wanted the blueberry. I'll have to bring the blueberry back again a little bit later, but for now, you're stuck with me. You're stuck with my mush. Anywho, next photo I'm going to do is from Doris. Welcome in, Joe. You missed it. You missed it. Rasta Hedgehog. Yeah. Pretty much right now, Sonja, yeah. I hadn't even thought of that. Yes. He's a Rastafarian man. Oh my gosh, if I get demonetized for that, gee whiz. Okay, so we have backstory for these. So listen up, because I can't tell you it while I show you the pictures. So from Doris, we are going to see the only pumpkin she was able to grow, which is of the baby bear variety. And she's pretty sure they're supposed to be a little bit bigger than what she had, but we're going to see her harvest. One of her daughters teaching the birds a new feeder that they've bought. A little wren hanging out with their drake as the drake was bathing. And the three stooges keeping watch over the yard. So let me show you. So there we go. Look, the chuck-chucks. The chuck-chucks and the duck-duck. Is that a duck-duck? It's a quack-quack, right? I might be completely wrong. I've never seen one with a head beak thing quite like that. So I'm going to guess at a duck, but I'm not 100% sure. But they bought a new feeder to help them out. The pumpkin. The baby bear pumpkin. Blink and you'll miss it. But absolutely brilliant shade. It looks like a pumpkin. But look how tiny it is. It's so tiny. It's so tiny. Tiny little pumpkin. The three stooges, as she called them. Watching over the yard. Keeping check on what's going on, what's happening and what's not happening. And we have the drake over here having a little play in the water. And a little wren keeping guard. I think that is adorable. Those two together, I think that's so sweet. So that was all sent to us by Doris and her little homestead. Ta-da! I quite like that pumpkin. I gotta say, she did better than me with the pumpkin. I think I got a pumpkin seeds from Joe 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. And I was just in time to plant them then. And I planted them. No, it wasn't from Joe. I lied. It wasn't from Joe. It was from a family friend. Planted them straight away. And I've got a couple of leaves. That's it. They're still out there. there's a couple of leaves, and the leaves have gotten a little bit bigger, but that's it. They're still green. They're still lush looking, but there's no sign of anything. So they're staying there for a little while. Welcome in, Doris. You just missed it. I just showed your, if you look in the comments, you'll see, I just showed off your pictures. Welcome in. And is that Sharon? It is. Afternoon, Sharon. Welcome in. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I can only think that my first theory is that the ground out there is just poop. It's complete poop. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I even put, I think it was 2 bean plants in to the ground at the right time this year. And what came out of it? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. So, yeah, not happy. I'm not good at growing outside the greenhouse. If I can get it in the greenhouse, not too bad. There's the odd thing that doesn't turn into anything, but it is only the odd thing. Most things do pretty well with them. Do any of you plant, grow vegetables? I know about Joe. He's got an entire flipping city that he calls his backyard. I know it's full of vegetables. So I know about Joe. But is there anybody else in here that grows? And we know now about Miss Doris and her baby bear pumpkins. Baby bear. We had baby bear yesterday. Not yesterday. On the last Monday. When did we do a last Monday? I think we missed last Monday, didn't we? Because I had a doctor appointment. So it's the time before that. We saw pictures of baby bear. The baby bear who's all grown up now. He's all grown up. So nobody had any good or bad over the weekend? Nothing? Have you all had a really boring weekend? Or should I say, maybe it was relaxing? Because maybe some of you, your weekend is your time to do absolutely nothing but relax, which is a good thing. Yep, my youngest grows peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, raspberries and strawberries. Flipping heck. Flipping Nora. I hope you get to see some of those. I have planted 2 full blackberries now. Does that go in there? I don't even know if that's supposed to go in there or not. Does that go in there? Well, you're going in there now. 2 full blackberries. All I've got out of it in a year is about that much. About 2 inches of growth. That's it. But I'm being persistent. Grr. Welcome in, Suzanne. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. You're coming in on a Monday too. I'm sure you were in here the last Monday we did. And I was quite surprised then. I'm surprised again now. I just sent you a pic of my baby pumpkin. Oh my gosh. Did you send it in email? Yep, he did. See, that's about... I'm going to turn around and say to Doris that her Doris... Doris, your Doris is perfect. I'm going to say that Doris's pumpkin is the right size. Bear with it, Joe. It's in the list, and then I'll show it off. Oh, yeah, and by the way, Mr. Joe, I don't know if I left a comment or not. I might have done. I might not have done. I can't remember. I'm lazy. You did make me giggle with your registration video. I've taught you a lot. All I ever do is tell you off. Yeah, you tell me off all the time. Yeah, I know. It's what I do. I tell people off. It's part of the schooling he will do. I'm interested. I think the only thing school-wise that we ever did where we grew anything was in a jam jar, line it with blotting paper, put some water in the bottom and stick a bean between the blotting paper on the side of the jam jar so we could see it grow. It's the only thing I remember us doing, really. Miss Purp grows rhubarb, tomato. Is that rhubarb tomatoes or rhubarb and tomatoes? And peppers and strawberries. See, strawberries, I kind of went a bit stupid with my strawberries. There's one year where I lost my whole lot. I usually have 6 plants, and I try and keep it at 6 plants. And one year I very stupidly got rid of all my standard sized strawberry plants and ended up with more like wild strawberries size wise. And wild strawberries are teensy, like teeny weeny. And that's what I get now. June and July, teeny weeny little strawberries. There you go. So, okay. So Joe's saying it's a baby bear pumpkin. It's the same as Doris's though. So Doris should feel fine. She did perfectly well with her pumpkin. Some people have green fingers, but unfortunately I have 2 green fingers. Green fingers, mould, same difference. Look, girl, if you've got even a fingernail's worth of green, it beats some people, because some people... My granddad was a gardener for other people. He never did anything with his own, but he gardened for other people. And he was really good at what he did. My grandmother, anything, even if it was like, oh, that's dead, that's going in the bin, Oma would bring it to life really easily, fairly quickly. She had a gift. And my mother, she's only got to be in the same room as a plant and it will die. She's never been good at plants, and she doesn't do gardening. My father has only just started doing something with his garden, and that's purely because he wants to see the butterflies and the moths that come into the garden so he can take pictures. So he's started making an effort with his now. Me, I like to say I'm green-fingered, but there are some things, if it's a really difficult thing to grow, I can tend to grow it. If it's something that people say, oh, you can throw that on concrete and it will grow, I can't do it for love nor money. I cannot grow them, whatever it is. And that's happened so many times over the years where people have said, oh, you'll be all right with this. This is really, really easy to grow. And I've never even been able to germinate it. You know, it doesn't matter how many tricks and tips that I look up. Nothing happens. Ridiculous. So Zara's good news. Someone wants to give fridge magnets as a gift at her daughter's wedding. I've been asked to make crochet food items, mostly bakery stuff, cupcake and dough. I will show that. It's coming. It's on the list, Miss Sarah. It's on the list. And then you can let people know again. Challenging part is fixing the magnet to the crochet makes. I'm still trying to figure out how to fix. Glue gun. Trying to think how else you do it, because crochet is quite thick. So you can't put a magnet inside because it'd have to be a really strong magnet to get through. Maybe someone in here will be able to help you. Riggles has seen what I've been up to for a while now. We got interrupted 3 times by visitors. We only seem to get them when we're busy or watching something together. Sod's law, Riggles. Sod's law. You know how it works. You want you time. Everybody goes, I want you time too. Sod's law. Zara, if she will like my makes, I'll have 150 or more to make. Woo! That's almost like Ingrid and her booties. Oh my word. Doris, the duck is a Muscovy. I have no idea if I've just pronounced that right or if I've just butchered the poor duck. Oh my gosh. At least I was right though. It's a duck. I knew something. Sort of. This is the bad bit about doing the spines. I've got to thread the needle every single time. It's the only bit that takes all the time up. Purp, we made a strawberry barrel with an offcut of pipe and a leaking water barrel. I have seen a couple of those. And it's something that I haven't got room for anymore, which is why my strawberries are in window troughs. But I really like the theory of doing them in a water bucket, hanging basket, garden tower thing. Some ingenious ways people come up with. I've seen Riggles' garden. I've seen Riggles' garden. I've seen Riggles' garden in the winter. I've seen Riggles' garden in the spring. I've seen Riggles' garden in the summer. I don't know if I've seen it in the winter, in the autumn. Might have. Your dad was an amazing gardener. I'm grateful that I have a little bit of my grandmother's genes when it comes to the gardening, because I get a lot of fulfillment out of bringing things to life and then giving the plants away. You're bringing life into the world, and it's a case of it helps the pollinators, which in turn helps us. And it's lovely to see the garden absolutely full and being enjoyed by everything, except the S's. We don't count the S's. Afternoon, Ninja. Afternoon. I thought you might have done, Jennifer. Welcome in. Low temperature hot glue gun. My late dad was an expert in the garden. Everything he planted would grow. I used to take all my unsuccessful attempts to him, and he used to bring it all back to life. Sounds like my grandmother. Grandmother did exactly the same. How's my furry hedgehog? I missed that. Hang on. I jumped. My furry hedgehog. My furry hedgehog. He's got a lot of hair. I know full well when I trim his spikes up, I'm going to see some gaps that I've missed. But I've gone all the way around the edge twice, and now I'm going from the bum along the rows. I don't know what the best way to do it is. I'm just seeing what happens. It's just taking a lot of time, but I'm doing it. I don't remember anyone gardening in my family, but I've always enjoyed getting my hands dirty and growing things. I grow anything I can. I wish I could grow a man. Maybe I don't. No, reverse that. Forget that. Good morning, Miss Darlene. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. But it's in my head. It's happening in my head. Welcome in. Miss Antoinette is here somewhere. She's been a lurking gherkin because of her 12-hour shift. There we go. Let me catch up and then I can show her Picky again. I had an up and down weekend. No, I'm not lagging. I was doing something. Okay. I went to the Corning Museum of Glass in Corning, New York. The #1 glass museum in the world. I'm going to have a nosy. Looks a bit like Doodle from Magic Roundabout. Oh, all it needs is a little tongue sticking out. Got to see a glass blowing demonstration. Oh, I've only managed to see glass blowing once at our amusement park that's down the road. I was mesmerized. It's I think the word awesome really depicts glass blowing. It's amazing, and it looks so easy, and it is such a real skill that you either have or you don't have. There's no in between. You've either got it or you ain't got it. Me, probably ain't got it, but I ain't tried. But yeah, it must have been beautiful. Oh, Chickadee's pictures. Yes, I've got them in there as well. I'll be lurking also. Doing housework. Oh, I've got Zara's and Purp's pictures. So let me just bring up Sonja's. Now Sonja, Sonja's made a crochet wrap or scarf made using local Kismet. I got some Kismet. Kismet Mandala 67 blankets yarn in the colour Sahara. Let me bring that up. Ta-da! And yes, I'm going to zoom in on them as well. I really quite like the colouring on that. Sandy, it so works with the Sahara name. I had a poop weekend apart from getting confirmation from the paying calendar that I may get a date soon. It needs to hurry up. Well, that's kind of good news. It's on its way. It's on its way. Hold out. I now want to do it. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine me with 1,900 degrees marked out? No, Mel. No. This year has been weird. We've only had a handful of all our veggies, and the tomatoes are still green and now getting record rain, and they're cracking before getting to turn red. Yeah, I've had the same with my cherry tomatoes. They've been green for a good couple of months and they're just not turning red. And every now and again when I go out and check, they're split open and they're done, finished. Suzanne, yes, this is very true. It's very true. You need to be full of hot air. Yeah, there's a lot of people full of hot air. I can be very full of hot air from time to time. Say time to time, most of the time. I'm going to have to zoom in a little bit on this one, but I can't zoom in much. So I hope you get to see. This is Rusty. Now, I've only just read the sentence that she put in the email about Rusty, and I've already forgotten. It's either her cat or her daughter's cat. Can't remember. I'll tell you in a minute when I take it back down again. But what a position. I mean, is this supposed to be comfortable? Let's stick our head on the side of a washing bowl, because why not? Why do cats find the most awkward places to be relaxed and so-called comfortable? I don't understand. Still love them to bits, but still. Household cat. It's the house cat. It's not a person's, it's the house. We've got Sonja, we've got Riggles, Zara and Joe, and then Zara and Purp. Let me just move them so I'll keep them in order. Now, I need to find Friday. Riggles wanted to cheer me up. Maybe Riggles thinks I'm a miserable cow, but then maybe everybody else knows it. I'm a miserable mare. So Miss Riggles wanted to cheer me up. Chickadee in the most weird place, and I'm only showing this now because we've just seen Rusty in an awkward position, and here's Chickadee inside a tumble dryer. I mean, I get it because warmth, but inside the tumble dryer, what is going on? I'm not moving. Shut the door. Leave me alone. Oh my word. I mean, warm, comforting, but cats do find some strange places. I'm kind of grateful I don't have a tumble dryer, but if I did, it does make me wonder if I'd find Beanie in it a lot of the time, because I know with my washing machine, I tend to leave the door open for about a week after I've done a wash load so it can air and dry and doesn't go mouldy as quickly. And I've caught her in there once because I didn't kind of pull the door to. Now I only leave it a couple of inches apart and she doesn't bother. But once was enough for me. And I can only imagine a tumble dryer with the warmth. Cat'd be in heaven, as we see. I'll go back to the original one then, Sharon. Miserable cow. I got exciting news today. I had bad news, which I can show you in a little while. But I've also had good news. I got my Secret Santa gift. The bad thing is it's not secret because I knew who it is. But I got my Secret Santa gift today. So I'm quite chuffed. The bad thing is I've got to hide it from myself. I've ripped off the customs label, thrown it away. I don't want to know. But hiding the gift from myself, it's going to be a bit of a challenge. So if anyone's got any tips, please share. I mean, I tend to be fairly good with not opening things, but It's very, very, very tempting. Very tempting. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, it's not threading. I do not want to get my threader out. I don't want to do it. Have any of you that are... this is going to go to Joe as well, so bear with it, Joe. Have any of you got a crochet or knitting technique that you keep saying, I'm going to give that a go, I'm going to try that, and you still haven't? If so, what is it? And if not, what was the last technique you learnt? With Joe, I'm going to say, when it comes to growing things, you've always got your norm, but is there something you haven't grown yet that you're keen to grow, but you just haven't gotten around to it? Or you've kind of put it off and thinking, next year I'll do it. I'll plant them next year. Next year. See, I told you you'd be included. Why do you know what it is? Well, you're naughty. No, I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. It did make me giggle, though. I know who my Santa is. I don't know what my gift is. Of course, I don't know what my gift is. But it did make me giggle that when she messaged me to say it's on the way, she was really annoyed because her post office made her remove an item from the package because it was liquid, and you can't send liquid overseas. And that liquid, she wanted to put a bottle of blue alcohol in there for me because it's blue, and they wouldn't let her. Poo-poo heads. Welcome in, Nancy. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Let me just pull that. There we go. Mosaic, and I want to learn to knit. I'll get back to that. Welcome in, Spring. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Sprinkles. Look for your totes you haven't touched in a while. I don't have any totes. Put the gift in the bottom and forget it. I don't have any totes. Ain't got none. If you run out of pictures, you may show any I sent to you. Just please ask the chat to be kind. Chat should always be kind, because if they're not, they can sod off. Mosaic. Now, Mosaic, I'm sure I've said this in a live a couple of times. With Mosaic, I was saying to myself, I'm not doing Mosaic yet. I haven't got the guts. I don't want to do it yet because I'm too anxious about it. And it turned out that something that I had no idea was Mosaic actually was Mosaic. So I'd already done Mosaic. The only Mosaic that I haven't done is where you've got the ends on the ends. You've got the ends. But I've done Mosaic 3 times now. But it's I don't know what it is. Like layering Mosaic, something along those lines. And I had no idea. I just thought it was intermediate crochet, and I was quite chuffed that I could do it. Corner to Corner has been on my to-do list for a long, long time. Sonja, easiest thing for that. Quickest, easiest. Start with something like a dishcloth. Just do a little swatch, like a little square swatch. You'll realise how quick it works up and how easy it is. Although, for me, personally, because this is me, when it gets to the decrease, I always get kerfuffled to begin with. The first row of decreasing, I kerfuffle every time. But it works up very, very quick. and just go for it. Just get a bit of scrap, sit down, 10 minutes, you'll be well away. Will your mate take the gift to hers till nearer? No, because I'd be disrespecting her, because they don't do Christmas for religious reasons. They don't do Christmas, so I can't ask her to hold on to it for me. So that's kind of out of the equation. Doris, again, mosaic. If layering mosaic is if you can do layering mosaic, you've done mosaic. That's what I'm saying anyway. There's no ends with the layering of the mosaic. I made a sunflower doily, which classes as mosaic, and I had no idea when I was making it that it was classed as mosaic, but it is. And then I've started the Amma blanket, which apparently is mosaic. I just thought it was, no, you're just going round and round on a square. There's nothing mosaic about it. But it's layering, so it's called mosaic. And knitting Norwegian style. That sounds to me like lots of color changing and texture. I might be completely wrong. I'm just saying. But I might have to have a nosy at Norwegian. I'll tell you what, Suzanne, if you've got an example of some of the knitting that you've done, send us a picture so we can have a gorp and kind of give you praise for it too. Scrolling down. Hydroponics. I would love to have the guts to do hydroponics. In my head says, well, obviously it'll work. The roots are able to breathe. They're getting the water that they need, and they're getting extra light. Plenty of room. They can do what they like. And the other part of me goes, yeah, but then you're going to have to supplement the nutrients that it'd normally get from the soil. But I can go with that one, Joe. I can so go with that one. Melanie, I learned lace knitting last. I want to learn to knit. You picked up lace knitting extremely fast. Extremely fast. I remembered watching your video and you saying that you haven't tried it before, but this is your first time. And then you see your finished object and it's, how quick did you pick that up? Oh my word. Done. She own it, girl. So quick. Riggles, last was Tunisian. Still want to learn more stitches. Maybe try mosaic and learn to knit. I've got to do another Tunisian stitch tutorial. I've got one more tutorial that I need to do tomorrow that is a remake of past tutorials. And as soon as I've done tomorrow's, then I can do another Tunisian stitch. And at the moment, I haven't decided which one to do. I'm kind of torn between two at the moment. But I'll see next week what I'm in the mood for. But it's definitely going to be a Tunisian stitch next week. But knitting, I can kind of imagine you knitting. I can imagine you knitting a shawl for yourself. And let's face it, Riggles, you can do the same. You can put your hand to anything. Lucy, welcome in, Miss Lucy. It's too early. I'm not ready to be awake yet. Go sleepies. Shh, sleepies. Sleepies. Have you taken a break from the mosaic squares? I have for the moment because I wanted to do these. I want to get these done. As soon as these are done, I can get back to the blanket again, because the squares take, or they are taking, approximately 2.5 hours, and I can't sit there comfortably for as long as is needed, and I'm up and down, up and down, up and down, and you can only really end it on a specific part, otherwise you get completely lost. So yes, the Amma blanket is taking a little bit of a break for the moment, but not for long, because me flowers is dead now. They did. I've just got to stick them onto the wreath. I want to learn more Tunisian. Can do simple stitch flat and in the round, and that's it. Honeycomb. Honeycomb's a lovely one a lovely stitch to learn for Tunisian. I think so. I mean, this is personal preference, I know. But honeycomb's a nice one. It looks like it's complicated, and it's just pretty easy. It's nice. Oh my gosh, he's done it again. Miss D. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't D get gifted last? I swear D got gifted last time. Am I just imagining that? I swear D was a gift before. Either way, Mr. Joe, thank you. Now I've got to try and get hold of D. Hopefully, if she gets an email, she might come and say, what's all that about then? And we'll find out. Thank you, Joe. Doris says, I love corner to corner. I have a few dishcloths in that set. Yeah, see, I've got cleaning cloths made of C2C. I haven't got C2C for my face or body, but I've got cleaning cloths in C2C. You could keep it at your neighbour's place. Zara, corner to corner for me. Never did one. I want to make something with corner to corner. Again, dishcloth. Wow, so many have not done corner to corner. I thought it was way more popular than that. I thought everybody's done it. I thought I was like the last on the bandwagon with doing it, and yeah, for me it's just the decrease that what is going on with that's oh my gosh, dear me. Okay, guess what, I'm still working on my Yuletide blanket. At least you're working on it, at least you haven't got rid of it. I'm working on the aqua and baby pink dragon. Aqua and baby pink. Quite a bright one. Nancy, I'd love to learn how to Tunisian. I think the most awkward thing that I had with Tunisian was the hook. I learnt Tunisian with a tailed interchangeable hook, and then I won Afghan hooks, and I thought, oh, I'm really looking forward to trying Tunisian with them, because they're one of the tools that you can use. I can't get on with the solid long Afghan hooks at all, so I've had to stick to the interchangeable. But I really enjoy Tunisian because it works up fairly quick. Really enjoy it. Springles, between these two, Tunisian, knit, I prefer knit. And as for designing in a pattern, locking fillet, crochet, tail not belly, and mosaic knit are my go-to. I think fillet is my next to learn. I think one day I'm in no rush. I was in no rush with mosaic, but I'm in no rush. But filet, I think, is my next to learn. Nope, it's just the way you hold your yarn, similar to continental knitting. I'm a continental knitter, but Norway is on the continent, so that's understandable. Is a continental way. Suzanne, I don't think I have any pictures from you. No is the answer. Nope, ain't got nothing. Doris says, which stitch or method is the easiest knit to learn for a crocheter who wants to learn to knit? The knit stitch. Continental and knit garter stitch dishcloth. It's just the knit stitch. There you go. Knit stitch. Not the neighbour directly next to you. Yeah, but don't class that neighbour. No, because I don't know him well enough. And no, I think that might be pushing my luck a little bit. I mean, it was one thing asking him for freezer room when they'd only just moved in. I think it might be taking the mick a little bit if I then go, can you hold on to my Christmas present for me, please? Dice says, I didn't find C2C till a couple of years after the rage craze. That's how I roll. That's like me as well. Like everybody goes and does it, and then all of a sudden I discover it, and people are like, did that like years ago. Did you? Well, I just found it. That's me. I have all of the things I hope you can teach. I will watch. Well, I've got either 3 or 4 Tunisian stitches at the moment. I can't remember what they are. I know the simple stitch, the honeycomb. I'm sure there's something else. What else have I got out there? Let me have a look. Let me have a quick look. Tunisian. Oh, I've got loads. I've got the twisted, the simple, mesh, Tunisian twisted, simple twisted, mesh, smock, honeycomb, and changing colour. They're all the ones that I've currently got. Actually, while I'm over here, let's get a picture. Let's do Mr. Joe showing off his massive baby bear pumpkin. You see, Doris? You see? Yours was absolutely perfect. It's the right size because it's a baby bear pumpkin. And you know what? I have to say it, Joe. I'm so sorry. But I think I like Miss Doris's better. Miss Doris's had all those lovely pure ridges in there and was shiny and looked like it was made out of plastic. Perfect. I mean, you've got a great size, nice colouring, but I like Doris's. Sorry, Joe. I like yours. I just prefer Doris's. Miss Ninja's washing up. Karen, you just proved my point. With the no, that won't work. I can't go to neighbours that I don't know and say, here, hold my Christmas present for me for 2 months. It's called taking the pee. If they were a friend, yeah, probably could. Probably could. But I don't know them. Darling, why not put your presents with your Christmas decorations up in the attic? Not a bad idea, actually. I could. That's not a bad idea. I did a fat owl curtain, then a daisy flower table runner in filet. I want to, oh, hang on, the owl curtain. Isn't that the one that we saw? Garage door? I might be thinking of somebody else. I don't know. Welcome back, Sonja. I'll keep me gob shut. Okay. Can't go asking something like that from somebody you don't know. That's just weird. Anyway, I was going to do this nearer to the start, but I had an intruder last night. Well, not last night, this morning. I was reading on the bed. Beanie was fast asleep. And there was a noise. Straight away, I felt Beanie's head go up. Looked under my book, and there she was, and her ears were twitching. And I'm like, what the heck is that? Oh my gosh. And then I heard a familiar noise, and it kind of settled me a little bit. And then the back door has got a magnetic mesh curtain on it, and the magnets opened and closed. Oh my gosh, I was sat bolt upright, book went down, Beanie got off the bed and ran out, and I waited to hear from her. Couldn't hear a thing. What the heck? My heart was going absolutely flipping nuts. I took my phone out, had the emergency number ready to call to bring the police over, and then it was a case of, okay, maybe not, let's video it instead. So I'm now going to show you a 4-minute video of the intruder. And yes, it's a very, very, very shaky camera. I'm so sorry. I was scared, okay? I was scared. But here goes.
What you doing? Hey, what you doing? Ow. Come here. What you doing? Hi. I see your little noses. I see your little noses. Ew, snot. Hi. Let's check you over. I've got to turn you over, my darling. Well, that's the wrong place to hide, isn't it? What is it? What is it? Oh, I know. Come here. You want a speedy getaway, but... Ow. You're so brave. Or silly, I don't know which one it is. think you're tick free from what I can see. So I think we better just give you some food and put you back out. Okay, shall we put you out? Hey, shall we put you outside with some food, Iz? I've got to put my shoes on. Okay, I'll leave you in peace. Oops.
My little intruder. My little intruder. It's got or it has had nasal cancer. So when I said I heard something familiar, it was the snorty noise of Hedgehog. Now that was at 7 o'clock this morning, and I've never seen them at that time of day. I've only ever seen them in the evening, not in the morning. It's the second time one has come in. That one was pretty young, but if you end up going back to watch the replay to that little bit, when I'm trying to get it away off the carpet and out of all the mess that's in there right now, thanks to painters, they're coming Wednesday. Can't wait. I was trying to get it away and pick it up, and it growled at me. I've never been growled at. The audacity of it. Whether it's been taking lessons off of Beanie or what, I don't know. But I was quite chuffed that it was tick free. It didn't touch any of the food I put out for it. I suppose it was just like, no, too scared. I'm running away as quick as I can. But yeah. I'm so sorry, Sharon. I'm so sorry. Beanie and I were scared to stiff, trying to work out why on earth, not why, who on earth had come in through the back door. Like, the magnets went. What the heck? My heart, my gut. Oh, yeah, I was not good. No, they're not pets, Nancy. They're wild. You heard the hiss. There you go. I've never had that happen before. I know Sonja's gone, but drive safely, Miss Sonja, and take care, and thank you. It's not a hamster, Lisa. It's a hamster with prickles. A little bit bigger than a hamster, granted. My back door is almost always open. I've got the magnetic mesh door in front of it. But so Beanie can get in and out. The door is almost always open year round. There's only a few spots during winter where it actually gets closed. What's the point in having a door? But it came through the magnet curtain and decided, I want some food. I want to intrude. And it intruded. You guessed, Springles? You guessed? How did you guess that? How? And yes, I know we're in your pocket. I know. But yeah, so that was my intruder this morning. I think it is one that I've seen before. And I think it's a male. but it's definitely a young one. But why on earth I thought I'd be able to pick it up with my bare hands, I don't know. 7 days ago, to wrong email, picked up the wrong one again. Just resent. What do you keep getting wrong? Who are you sending these pictures to, Susan? Suzanne? Sorry. Okay, I have another picture from Purp to go with the pocket shawl, the hooded shawl that she made. She also made Mr. Craig's, I hope I said that wrong. Right. I normally get it wrong because of the way it's spelled. It's Craig. I only know it as Craig. Going with Craig. Fingerless mitts. So she made these to go with the hooded shawl. There we go. Oh, there we go. Zoom me in. Very, very neat. Very neat. I hope she likes them, Miss Purp. What she said? What did she say? Did she make you make them? Or did you do them as a little gift? And I'll go back to Sonja for hers. Pity you can't ring them to see how many come back. It's on the odd occasion I can tell, oh, I know you're Alfred or you're Bert. But on the odd occasion it's, no, I really don't know who you are. Are you Thingamy Bobbity What's it? Or are you not? I don't know. I've often thought about putting some like little marking on one of its spines, but it made me feel bad, so I didn't. They go through. I can't help you, Suzanne. I can't help you. I've got 7 pictures though. 7 emails, which I'll have a look at in a moment. Okay, so Miss Sonja made a baby car seat cover and car seat blanket. She made it for her grandson, who was born on the 15th of September, even though he was due 20th of October. She used her local L Pulskine DK, baby blue and white. And she said, you will note that the car seat has holes for safety belt as to not to compromise baby's safety while in the car. And I thought this was adorable. It's the first one that I've seen personally, but I found it so sweet. So there we have the cover. I think it looks adorable. Welcome in, Ms. Moo. And then the blanket. Look at the little bundle. It's a little bundle. She didn't make this one, but she made this one. Very pretty. Daughter and grandson have gone home. Well, at least you had some company when you needed it. So they're from Sonja. Then to go with that, she wanted to show a couple of cute pics of him. Now I'm gonna get the name wrong. I want to say Duan, but I'm not 100% sure. So if I've butchered it, Sonja, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. But we get to see the little cute thing. Welcome back, Jennifer. Look at the little tootsies. The little tootsies. and Tootsie baby. Welcome in, Michelle. Got a couple of lurking gherkins today. And the family together with their egg. Oops. Hang on. Sorry. I clicked in the wrong place. It's just a little egg with little tootsies. Little piggies. I really hope I didn't butcher his name. I really do. For those people who have... I need to move. For those people who have seen Miss Riggles in the lives saying about her doing her dragon. Dragon number 1 is finito. We've got 3 angles of the dragon. So we have front on. Hey, what you looking at? Loving the shape. And then side on. Yo, dude! He so looks like he's a... I know I do stupid voices, but that's what I see when I see him. It's the whole persona. And the cute little wings, brilliantly shaped. Ah, da da da, da 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 da. I mean, he looks massive. We haven't got anything to judge the size of him, but he looks massive. Like, no, probably about that. That's kind of roughly how big it looks. She's been working on that for a while, and with black as well. But, oh, let's hope if I remember right, she said she's making an aqua and baby pink one now. So thankfully no more black. So maybe the next one will be a little quicker. So that's Miss Riggles' dragon. And then we have Zara, who mentioned earlier in the chat that she'd been asked, well, don't hide. She'd been asked to make cakes and pastries. And if they like them, she's going to do more. But it's not just that. They're fridge magnets. Diddy, 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 diddy. Diddy, diddy, diddy. These, the Danish swirls. I love a Danish swirl. I love Danish swirl. A donut. And a sweetie sweet. It's a massive sweetie sweet. Massive sweetie sweet. And this is, oh, now what's the name? A kitty. This, I kind of want to make myself one. That was the second black, oh, that was the second one? I apologise, Miss Riggles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So there is the kitty. And there's a kitty. So we're going from a kitty to a kitty. Now, this isn't Zara's cat, but it comes quite often. And she gives it food every now and again. Very young looking. Bless it. Oh, the strokesies. I want to do the strokesies. So that's from Miss Sarah. Just very quickly, while I've still got Karen the message you sent, is that all you saw? Did you not see any of it at all? Just the Wheel of Doom? Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so earlier on I said about if there's anybody that grows things, and Miss Purp said that she's got a strawberry barrel. And I said, you know, I've seen them. I quite like the idea. People have done them in water barrels, water butts and buckets and hanging tower thingies. Really like it. But some people might not know what the heck Miss Purp is showing you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Karen. So this is all strawberries. The whole lot. Lots and lots and lots of strawberry plants. I think it's absolutely fab. I love it. See, even when you've only got like a little garden or hardly any, you can still just use your imagination. Hack. Oh, Zara is so cute. It's so cute. Okay, to go with Zara's little pastries and cakes, she also made a cupcake with a cherry on top. That is so cute. It's so cute. So it's a cupcake, a fridge magnet as well. 150. Why 150? It's a lot of cake. A lot of cake. Suzanne, I have Suzanne pictures. Okay, what we got? She has next. Oh, yes, she has. Wow. Oh, that's funky. Okay, so these are from Hooked by Suze. Items to put onto Christmas presents. You seeing this? Little ice skates. Very, very, very pink. Number 8. I mean, it's a snowman, but, you know, figure of 8, little snowman with a very, very cute little waist. That's such a really funky little idea. Oh, you need to make it a little bit smaller. You're going to have to get the old magnifying glass out, Zara. End up being like Cindy Tangled. She's doing such minute work now. Oh my gosh. Need binoculars to see what stitches you're going in. They're absolutely brilliant, Suzanne. Like, really. Hang on, there's still some. Hang on. Skeleton dishcloths. Why? It's the first question in my head. Why? The first one is when he went out of town. The second one is the day after the binge. A binge? What binge? What binge? There we go. See, now I think Lethalia's Little Hook would quite like these. I don't know how many other people are really fascinated with Halloween. But there's the first one. And there's the second one. It's so difficult when you've got something like this to actually have it show up in a picture. It's really difficult to show this stuff. So she did well. Very funky. Very funky. But why? Why not? Lisa, we all have different tastes. Live with it. Okay, sorry. She also says, I'm on a kick of crochet purses, Christmas presents, and everything is lined, which really hurt her because she's no good at sewing, but she lined everything. See, I knew you would. Miss Sharon loves it too. Oh, it's got a little... Is that a zip? Oh my gosh, she even put a zip on it with a little rose. Look, lined. She lined it. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous quite often with people's makes. I love seeing them, and I love seeing the closeness when you can see the stitches, and you kind of sit there going, oh, I wonder how she did that. Oh, that's good. Ooh. Just makes me jealous, but the other side of it is it's inspirational. I saw this and had to make them. Tutorial by A Crafty Concept. Second pick has a little stuffy. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, that's so cute. You have been on a kick, huh? I love this colouring. Yes, I know it's got pink in it, but I love this one. This one's my favourite. Well, these two, because they're made with the same yarn, but these two are my favourite. You've got a watermelon, and you've got the funky purples with the yellow and the blue and the pink. I love this colour. Okay. Sharon, the only thing that's stopping me is you guys. If you guys weren't here, I'd be asleep, I swear. So what we got? What are the stuffies? We have a panda. We have Wonder Woman, I think, and a tiger. If I got any of them wrong, then it won't surprise me. Like, really. What's the time? 25 minutes. Okay, 25 minutes. So they were all hooked by Suzanne. She's been on a purse kick. Is that what you called it? A purse kick? And we have, here is a blanket I made last year. It is the Better Together Afghan by the Crochet Crowd. I somehow made it in Halloween-y colours of orange, grey, black and white. Honestly didn't try it. I'm donating it to Mama G Gears Monetization charity party thingy. The other pictures are also donations for that. So, let's have a look. Love the vividity. Is that a word? Vividity. Doing that like one row there with between the white and the sea green. I think that's brilliant. See, now you call it Halloween-y colours. I call it illusion. It looks very like if you stare at it too long, it will hurt your eyeballs. But there's a heck of a bit of work that's going into it. Oh, 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 oh. Hang on. Oh, I'll bring you properly up in a minute. Let me just get rid of the photos. But at least we can hear you now. We're not in your pocket.
Nope. I took you out.
Did you see someone misbehaving?
I heard. No.
I like this. I do like this because there's so many different stitches in there. It's not one. Oh, Ella. Oh, I'm liking. Do you know what? I'm just going to keep on this while I watch Springle's background for a bit. You've got horses going backwards and forwards behind her.
They all are looking for more food, as always.
You're gonna get eaten. You're gonna get eaten. hang on. I've got to show it really quick. Look. But hello. Just gathering round. Let me finish Lethalia's bits. Oh my gosh. Hey, they're trying their luck, Springles.
Yeah, they are. They can stay right here.
Oh, my door. I'm coming. Coming. Gosh, that was good timing. Well done, Springles. Entertain for me for a moment. It might be the drug dealer. It is. It's my drug dealer.
Oh, there you go. Hi, everybody.
Oh, my gosh, how you doing? It's the Spanish lady.
Anything. I can't see the chat, y'all. I don't have it up.
You mean I'm dressed?
Sitting here waiting on the vet to come for
breast cancer.
Carry a dance school showed a whole day of it Saturday. Guy who out drinking.
Oh, see, no, I couldn't go that far. Pink and I.
He's just gonna sit. He's just gonna stand here and go to sleep.
Each Monday, I've done something pink for the live.
They're rotten.
Awareness.
Good for you, Gilly. All right,
Thank you very much, sir.
You know what I'm going to throw them in the room when they're dancing?
Don't go throwing me anyway. You'll put your back out.
You know you won't want them in? Sit in a cafe and then they come in.
Where are you going?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I love you. You look nice.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a good one. Bye. I got some drugs.
Don't run off too far.
Oh, he didn't come up singing. Okay. Thank you, Springles. That was good timing, you coming up.
I couldn't see the chat, but I tried to at least.
Hi, Missy. Welcome in. Nancy says, oh my gosh, this is a beautiful horse. Which one? There's like 3 or 4 outside.
5.
5 then. That's 4 or 5 outside.
5.
Let me scroll it down. Did I miss anyone? Hello, Mr. Dave. I'll have to send him a message afterwards. I think I've got a feeling the reason why he's not singing is because he's not feeling too great, I think. So I might have to send him a message and say, pucker up your pecker. Or maybe not, because that could be something else.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that kind of channel.
No.
The dragon, 18 inches. Woo! Wow. So I wasn't too far off. I was a little bit smaller, but wasn't too far off. From tip of the toe to tip of the tail, 15 inches. Done in worsted weight. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, still brilliant. Hang on. Did I show Melanie's bags? I know it was the last one on the list. Did I show them?
You showed 2 bags. I think they
good. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yes, we have seen the owl from Suzanne. I knew it was her. I actually remembered something. Mark it in the notebook, please. Like, for real. I remembered something. Too early in the week for peckers. Too early in my life.
Or too late, either way.
We're carrying on with the bag theme. I've only got 2 more emails left, but this is coming from Miss Lucy.
Aww. It's a watermelon.
It is! Like, for real.
It's a watermelon.
Oh, the little pips as well.
Yep.
Love it. That's a brilliant watermail. What the heck? Peckers, males. Is anyone thinking I'm frustrated?
I'm thinking so.
For real.
My heavens.
That's why.
Uh-huh. When is the painters due back?
Oh, don't. I am not. I mean, one of them makes me look like a twig.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
And the other one, I want to thump his lights out because he destroyed something of mine and then denied it.
Oh.
So when they're coming back Wednesday and they're doing this wall again and they're doing that wall again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to stay in the bedroom and not be here. And a neighbour from 2 doors up is coming in
to supervise.
Basically, yeah. I don't want anything to do with it.
I don't blame you.
Miss Sarah loves the bag. I like the mini watermelons.
Yeah, it's cute.
You really want me to show that, Ninja? Really? You sure? I made them for my niece. Lucky niece. But what about you? There you go. Okay, there's a question for you. And I'm going with Sprinkles as well. I know, Sprinkles, you make a lot of stuff for your home, for your family. That's kind of a constant thing. Mm-hmm. Bear with me then, Ninja. But with you and with everybody in the chat, when and what was the last thing you specifically made for you?
That poncho that I just made. The Mint Kiss poncho.
So pretty recent for you then.
Yes, yeah.
I wonder if anybody else in the chat can actually say they made something that recent for them.
It was just something I could not function until I made it, and then I made it, and yeah, it's mine.
I love and hate that feeling where you're like, I've got to make it. It's got to be made. I've got to make it like now.
Yeah.
And then if you end up doing something else before it, it's hurry up, get it finished, get onto it.
Yeah, and I'm in the middle of blankets, Afghans. So it's like I had to set them down. There was no way that thought was going to stay there.
Yeah. The last time I had that was making the virus shawl.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, see, there's me past when everybody else has done it and it's a big thing. It's like, no, I don't like it. Don't worry about it. And then I saw it in Kaylin's auction. Marie Chavez had made a couple, and I was showing examples of different colours. And I'm flicking through these photos going, oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I've actually got to make it. And then it was, I'm not going to get another whip. I've got to finish these off first. And it was, hurry up and finish. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Don't worry. The dragon scale fingerless mitts are coming back around. I mean, they were here and gone, and now they're coming back. So
here and gone.
Don't worry about it.
Not gone. I'm making a top for me now, and I just made a basket with a lid for me, and I've made a table runner for me. Yeah, but the table it's for the table, not for you.
Right.
The table. That's not for you.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's for the house.
Right.
But a top works. And Lucy made a sweater last year. Well, what have you done this year? What about this year?
It's almost over. Hurry up.
Right. Make something for you. Purp made 2 pairs of socks for me this year, and I'm slowly making a jumper.
Ooh.
Is this the one with the funky cowl? Not cowl.
The color work? Like Norwegian color work?
What's the word?
The yoke?
Yoke! Thank you!
You're welcome.
See, sometimes it works and other times it's just fizzle. Yeah, is that the one with the funky yoke? Zara, the top I made for your cowl I made for myself. From your cowl I made for myself. Haven't used it though. It's still inside. Not sure if I'll use or give it away. Never made anything else for myself. Oh my gosh. Zara. So disappointed in you.
Teach yourself to be the test subject.
That's a really good, I like that. That's a really good attitude. I like that.
Yep. Teach yourself to be the test subject. That way you make something for you, and if it works out, then you can do it again.
That's brilliant. I love that. That's a blooming good tip. Really like that. And Riggles, the last thing she made for her, 2 turbulent skies shawls. Aren't you saying that at the right time?
Aww.
See, no, I know there's so many people that have made that and made another. What's the other pattern that they've used the turbulent skies and then they've added to it again? And I can't remember the name of the shawl. But so many people have made that, and I'm sitting there going, no, I'm not making it. I'm not making it. Too many people have made it. I'm not making it. I'm not making it. No.
That explodes.
But you wait. Next spring, I'm going to be sitting there going, I really like it. Oh, sod it. I'm making it. I'm making it. Because then it won't be all over the place, you know. I don't like doing everything the same as everybody else. I like doing really unique stuff.
Right.
Zara, the cabled sweater is in the making. Knitted. If it fits me, I keep it. Else, give it away.
Yep.
It's close enough. Close enough. There you go. Zara said that's a cool attitude. Thanks, Spring.
Welcome.
See? She's not just a pretty face.
Hello? And a double chin.
Silly woman. I will try and make something just for me. Please do, Zara. Please do.
You're important too.
If you, there's so many people that have got the attitude of, no, I look after other people. Me, that can wait. Unless you look after yourself first,
right?
How are you going to look after everyone else?
Right. And
if you put yourself on the back burner and end up messing yourself up or becoming ill, they've got to look after you, and then you're not looking after them. Look after number one, and then you can help look after the others.
Yeah.
What? Why am I vibrating? Don't.
I'm not saying a word.
Oh. Well, we ain't going down that road. Darlene, the last thing I made for me was the priestess coat. I made it at the beginning of this year. So we're a little bit overdue for Miss Darlene as well then, really. What's going to be for the end of the year? I mean, a coat's a big thing. But,
it is.
You know, it's about time something else got made now. You know? Okay. I've got one more picture at the moment. I don't think anything else has come through. Now, this is from Ninj. Now, Ninj asked me a couple of weeks back if I would do a community post because she needed to raise funds to help with vet bills for her dog. Mr. Floof, or real name Shadow. It turned out Mr. Floof had diabetes and it would have cost an absolute fortune. And unfortunately, because of the way he was, he had to be put down. So Miss Ninj managed to get him cremated and kept the urn, and now she's got a little shrine especially for Mr. Shadow.
Nice. Very nice.
Bless him.
That's nice. Very, very nice.
That's Miss Ninj and Mr. Floof. Very, very floofy. Oh. Miss Nancy just said about your horse, and she absolutely loves it, right? And with good reason, because right now this is what she's making.
Very nice. Yep.
And it's a diamond painting.
Very nice. Very pretty.
I want to see it. I want to see it when it's blingy. Lucy, I'm doing a mystery cowl blanket from Expression Fibre Arts. I'm doing it in less expensive yarn, and if I like it when it's finished, I'll make it in the EFA yarns. Expression Fibre Art yarns, I'm guessing. The really fancy stuff. I mean, I make myself something kind of every other or every 2 or 3 makes. I make something for me. But I'm not in the attitude yet of, oh, I'm going to make this in really nice, expensive stuff because it's going to me. No.
Right.
No.
I've only done that
Hanky. What?
I've only done that once, and it was with Expression Fibre Arts yarn. I wove a wrap in some mulberry silk. Cost me $60.
Ouch.
But I had to do it. It was one of them. It was several years ago now. It was just one of them. I have to do this for me.
I think the closest I've got to expensive yarn for me, I didn't even pay for because I won it in a giveaway. And that was, for those that know her, Whisper SDI, a hand dyer over in Holland. I won some of her yarn, and I could pick whatever color I wanted, whatever weight I wanted.
Nice.
And I did a custom dyeing, and I had glitz with it because magpie glitz. It's like Sprinkles showed up the spinning that she's. Hang on, was it spinning? Yes, that you've just done the dark greys, and I was just.
Yes, sparkly.
I mean, I might even go as far as saying if something is pink and sparkly, I like it.
No pink-tastic.
Might be pushing it a little bit, but
yeah,
maybe.
no pink-tastic.
Melanie, I knitted a hat. My dad didn't like it, so it became like, now that's different. No.
It wasn't intentional for you.
Exactly. It's something that you're making for you, which will be yours for you. Not, didn't fit, didn't like it so well, I had it. That does not count. You are not second best. You're not.
Nope.
Welcome in, Joy.
Hi,
Joy to the world. Every time. Marshallee. I've been trying to get hold of you for weeks. Marshallee, please email me, because you are currently a member, thanks to Joe, Garden State Gardener. You are a member on my channel right now, but I need you to email me with your address, your birthday, and your favorite color, please. Now, I know color isn't something that, you know, in a sense, it's like, well, how am I going to see the color? But everyone knows that a color goes well on somebody. So if you have a color that people go, oh, that looks really nice on you, I want to know it. I need these details from you, Miss Marshallee, because you are currently a member on this channel.
Hi, Marshallee.
And there you go. You've got Miss Springles as well. I didn't do that. Oh, that's so wrong of me. I'm so sorry, Springles. I forgot something. I forgot to do that. I'm so used to having it off for when Ingrid and I are chopsing away. Thank you. I will show what it looks like when it's done. Thank you, Nancy. I will wait for the sparkles.
Well, the vet's here. I got to run.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Springles. Give them a nuzzle.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Take care. Miss D. So I've been finally able to catch live visuals. Miss D, you need to do the same, please, because Mr. Joe has gifted you a membership for the month. So I need your address, your birthday, and your favourite colour. Please, I need you to send me an email with that information because you're a member for a month. Congratulations. Nancy's also working on a crochet dress for the stove. Hang on, a crochet dress for the stove. Okay, you're gonna have to fill me in. I'm like, what? D, it was Mr. Joe. Mr. Joe did it for you. Garden State Gardener. Miss Marshallie, I'm hoping you're emailing. Please. Let me scroll down. See, I knew it. I knew he'd gifted it to you before. I knew it. And somehow you managed to wangle another month. Lucky, huh? Out of all the people, you got it twice. Purp is going to a yarn festival once a year and buy myself 1 or 2 skeins of hand-dyed yarn. Buy yourself 1 or 2 skeins for you. Does that mean that you are going to use those for something for you, or just to sit there and put some googly eyes on and stroke it every now and again when you go past? Actually, I do have a favourite colour. My favourite colour is blue. Good girl. Yeah, I knew I liked her. Or red, or anything tropical colour because I'm from Jamaica. But I need you to email me. I need your address. Put your favourite colour in there, please, and your birthday. Please email me so that I can get your stuff sent out to you, please. Did you? I see now. I kind of... Hang on a second, Dee. Because I was pretty certain that you were gifted membership. In my head, I'm like, then you must have her address. But I've got to make sure of these things. Now, Miss D, let me see, because I don't know surname. No. Go. Nope. I'm hoping that I wrote it in my book instead of just... Okay. You only need to say yes or no. 79. 7T9. Is that familiar? I really hope it is. Snow Mum comes to the yarn festival with me and normally finds a new craft she wants to try. Good girl. Inspiration. The EFA yarn has wool in it, and I'm the only one in my family who can wear wool. But does that count for superwash as well? Do you want a photo? Of course I want photos. This is the last Monday. Last one. And we're about to head off as well. Obviously, so I don't do emails well, but I will get one of my trusty sidekicks to send you an email. Thank you, because I need your details. If it was on your video descriptions, I would have grabbed it, but it's not, and I need them. I need it because otherwise I can't set you up. D, Beans, this will probably be going into the 2nd to 3rd month of membership. There's something else. It's not just a postcard. You get a postcard when you first become a member as a thank you, as a welcome in. But then there's member packs as membership goes on. Yeah, please don't forget Marshallie. Please, 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 please. It'll be worth it, I promise you. Yeah, the membership thing, it drives me nuts. It's one of those, because I'm a control freak, when it just generates any random person, it really irritates me, because it could be somebody that never watches, never participates. I didn't even know they were a subscriber. It may even be a lurking troll that likes snooping because they're there. And you never know. You never know. And that's infuriates me. Infuriates me. Missy, so I'm currently designing my own sweater with my own pattern. Woo! It's coming along so good. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do a tutorial. Are you doing a tutorial? See, now you don't even need to necessarily do a tutorial. You could do get the pattern written up. But tutorial-wise, it's going to be getting one of your sidekicks to show you where to position the camera or how to position it above where you're working, or in front. In front could be problematic because there's a big chance of knocking it as you're hooking. But well done. New sweater, first one as well. Lovely. Yeah, I got it, D. But you know, there's more to come. More to come. Welcome in, Michelle. Yes, 79. Good. Okay, so I got it. All good. Oh, good. I actually took note. Just sent a picture. Yes, you did. See, now I'm still clueless. That looks like an apron to me. But you called it an oven skirt. So I'm thinking, how does that go onto an oven? Very bright colours. An oven skirt. It's an apron. Kinda. Maybe. D, I wouldn't worry about it because your first levels don't get the live on Wednesdays. It's from the 2nd level and up. So that's a really good reminder that I need to let you guys know. Anybody who is a member as an OG Twizzler, a Blue Ladybird, or a Beanie's Bestie, there is the Wednesday live this Wednesday, and we're doing the spinny wheelie thingy for the members, as well as me asking you for your help once again. Surprise, surprise. Huh? Surprise, surprise. What mayhem are we having next week? There ain't no Monday. It's done. It's finished. This is it. This is the last thing. Hey, Joe Boo. Don't call him Boo. You give him the wrong idea, Marshallie. Thank you to moderators. Thank you very much. Yes, it's superwash, and both of my daughters have skin issues with wool. One can wear alpaca. See, now I'm really, really surprised that even with superwash, one has a problem with the wool. That's so unfortunate. What a poop. What a poop. I miss so many lives now. So do you still want me to email you? I still need, let me just double check. I need to double check. Hang on. H. Yeah, I still need your favourite colour and your birth date, please. Oven skirt to hang over the handle to dry your hands on, maybe? See, that would make me think tea towel. Because it hangs over at the arms, but a small one. I am so lost. The American and Canadian terms for things sometimes really baffles me, but then I'm very, very easily baffled. Okay, let me just double check. Karen, oh, hello. Karen, as a final shudung, am I allowed to show the 2 pictures that you sent yesterday? Am I? You can say no. It's perfectly fine. I'm just asking while I have the chance. Blue or colours? I haven't got a pen. Oh, let me go. Jennifer, can you please send me a message with D 12th of October, blue, or colours LO. Hello. I'm waiting for Tank to get up this morning. I'm going to ask her if she can write up a pattern for me. Okay. Let me get these pictures quickly. 2 pictures from Karen to finish us off. You've got to end on a fur baby. So we're getting Mr. Steele, who is Karen's dog, showing off his going out wear. With a funky clown rainbow set of hair. I personally am surprised you didn't say anything about the missing railing. No, because I know it's still under construction. I wait with bated breath, Miss Riggles. So how old's Mr. Steele? Is he like 8 or 9? Or have I gone too high? This is a more serious look. It's like one of the Three Stooges. Thank you, D. 9. Oh, so close. Mid-December as well. He's a Capricorn like me. I wonder why he hates me then. I thought it might have been something because I was like far away from him, or maybe he sees rivalry. I don't know. Anywho, let's clear off. Let's go. Let's shut down the Mondays. They ain't going to happen no more. Or at least for the foreseeable future. They are finito. The glass we wanted to use is too big, so we have to get smaller window. Can you not get them cut down? Get the glass cut down? He looked like he's humouring his mama. She does it for kicks. I am still doing Fridays. That's still a thing. When this coming Wednesday is the members only live. Whoever wins, if they're not in the live, I will come to them. Because you're a member. It's what I do. It's a member privilege, as it were. But there is there is it. We're finito. And I am going to finish off my amigurumi hairy Dougal hedgehog. I say finish it off, but it won't be finished until Thursday, I hope. But I'm going to add some more hair on him. And I'll let you guys go. Hopefully some of you have woken up. Maybe I've put some of you to sleep. I don't know. But either way, have a good day. Whatever's left of it for you, enjoy it. Take care. And please remember to smile. If not for yourself, do it for somebody else.